What up, yo? Mike back again, and today I'm doing a video, another discography ranking, and today it will be on one of my all-time favorite metal bands, top 5 easily. I'm talking about the almighty Iron Maiden. But I will not be doing their entire discography. This will be everything from 1980 to 1988. Reason being for that is because, to be quite frank, I'm not the biggest fan of anything after Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, with the exception of this, A Brave New World. Talk about that later. But yeah, that album, fantastic. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of all that. I have it all digitally in my iTunes, not physically. Maybe one day I'll just buy them when I revisit them, because I don't like them quite, at all, really, to be honest. Some tracks here and there, some really good shit on each album, but not enough to, rank and shit like that. But maybe I'll get them one day. But yeah, man. So like I do all my other discography rankings or reviews, I give a backstory of how I got into said artist. I got into Iron Maiden in fucking 1995, but it wouldn't be to 1998 when I got stuff, physically. But this is how it happened. By 95, I was only 10 years old, but I was getting into music heavy and collecting cassettes like crazy, My two favorite genres ever, I like a lot of shit, but is fucking hip hop and metal/rock, Love them both equally. So, thanks to my Uncle Martin, he got me into all that shit. So, I was a Black Sabbath, my favorite band of all time was Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne era, so Black Sabbath, Kiss, Led Zeppelin, what else I bumping in 95? Pantera, mad shit, even classic rock bands like Boston and shit like that, I was bumping that along with all my hip hop. And my uncle's like, I need to get you into Iron Maiden, and he showed me the fucking vinyl to the first album, and I was like, whoa. And he played it, and I heard Prowler, and I was like, I love this shit. At 10 years old, man, I was like, god damn, that's awesome, And I was so busy that getting a lot of fucking music that Maiden it went over my head. I didn't just go out and get the cassettes. It wouldn't be to 1998 when I got the CDs, when they had the remasters out. And I just got all the shit that my uncle told me to get, really, And my boy Corey, shout out to Corey Urban. I don't know where you are, homie, but I think he was like a nurse. He's a nurse now or some shit. I haven't seen. He was on my MySpace page. I never seen him on Facebook, but he was he got me into all the black metal and death metal. This kid was awesome. He told me when I was buying the Maiden in middle school, he's like, yo, make sure you don't get anything after 1988, I just took his word for it. Wouldn't be to the, later on in the internet age, where I would hear everything else, and not be too fond of it, except A Brave New World. We'll get to that. But, yeah, basically, 98, got all the CDs and never looked back. They're in my top 5 bands of all time, point blank period. Maiden, I worship Maiden, love Iron Maiden to death, man. So I just figured we'll get to the discography ranking, because it might be long, man. It might be. So yeah, here we go. This might be a shocker to some people, because this is some people's favorite, man. Talking about 1986's Somewhere in Time. I don't hate any 80s album. I love all of them. They're all masterpieces in my eyes. I just like some better than others, man. But this album is absolutely incredible. Like every single song on it. Caught Somewhere in Time, amazing. Bruce Dickinson singing his ass off on there. Absolutely incredible. Wasted Years is great. You know, it's a big single. Heaven Can Wait, probably my second favorite track on here. My favorite track on here, though, is The Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner. That shit is amazing. Stranger in a Strange Land, Alexander the Great, just amazing. This whole album is fucking great. It's just when they started using synths and stuff like that, but it doesn't bother me one bit. I get why it's people's favorite, you know, because it's absolutely amazing. The cover is awesome. The vinyl would be better, but I don't collect vinyl. You know what I mean? I don't even listen to my CDs physically. I just rip them to my iTunes on the laptop, bump it that way. You know, there's a reason why, and I'll get to that. I basically hate stereos, you know what I mean? CD stereos are nowadays are made cheaply. They start skipping and your CD's not even scratched. I've been through hell in that in 2015. You know, I stopped doing that then. Listen to all my music on my computer, but yeah, nothing to do with Maiden. But amazing shit. There's nothing wrong with this album at all. It's flawless in my opinion. Fucking love it, man. This album is amazing. Nothing bad to say about this. I like every single track. As I said, The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner is my favorite track on here. Fucking amazing. Yep. Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time, 1986, man. And I get why it's people's favorites, you know. But it ranks, you know, the least for me, even though I fucking love it. Next, we got people think I'm crazy having this so low. Number of the Beast. Absolutely incredible album. I love this shit. And I know these came with like slipcases over 98. Well, I had this for like 19 years, going on 20 years. I had these CDs, so you know you're just gonna see the case. And they wouldn't fit in the shelf right, so ditched them fucking slips. And I wasn't missing nothing. Not like I had like different artwork on the back. It was the same shit. But this album is incredible. 1982. Bruce Dickinson gets in the band. Amazing shit, you know. I think some people say Invaders is filler. I love that fucking song. Children of the Damned. Oh my god, my favorite song on here. It is epic. Just beyond epic. Oh, I love that shit. So fucking good. The Prisoner is amazing. 22 Acacia Avenue is amazing. About just, you know, finding prostitutes at a brothel, just, you know, doing your thing, basically, you know. The Number of the Beast, title track, great shit. Run to the Hills, so iconic. Both of those fucking tracks. Gangland, people think that's filler as well, and I will agree. I'm not. Only track I'm not big on here is Gangland. I like everything else, man. Hallowed Be Thy Name, epic. Beyond fucking epic. Amazing shit. Yeah, man. Fucking Clive Burr's last fucking album with Maiden, and his drumming on here is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I didn't say this, but Iron Maiden, you know, the main band right now consists of Bruce Dickinson on vocals, Nico McBrain on drums, Dave Murray on guitar, Adrian Smith on guitar, and Yannick Gers on guitar as well, and the amazing Steve Harris on bass. You know, that's the band now. On here, it's everyone I named except fucking Yannick, and Nico wasn't in the band yet. But yeah, just an incredible fucking album. Love everything about it. It's some people's favorite as well, you know. I would say the most famous album, I would say, you know. Run to the Hills and Number of the Beast is just a thing for that. 1982. Absolute fucking masterpiece. I fucking love it. Got nothing bad to say about this other than Gangland is filler. Not too crazy about that track, but love everything else. It is a stone cold classic album. Another one that I fucking thoroughly enjoy. 1988, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Just a fucking masterpiece of an album. Beyond fucking epic. Moonchild. Oh. Love that shit. My favorite track on here definitely is Moonchild. Infinite Dream is my second favorite track on here. Can I Play With Madness? Love that fucking video. You know, that was the main hit. The Evil That Men Do is incredible. Only the Good Die Young is amazing. Probably my third favorite track. It's just a fucking epic fucking album. I love everything about it. You know, this is like, in my personal opinion, their last like masterpiece. Really, really good album. Absolutely love it. You know, I seen this album cover when I was 13 years old, and I just snatched it the fuck up. You know, absolutely love it. Nothing wrong to say about this album at all. A lot of people don't, not a lot, but I come across some people that don't like this album, and I don't understand why. I respect your opinion, of course, but you know, this album is just fucking incredible. Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, 1988. That's next on my ranking. After that, we have the phenomenal 1983 Peace of Mind. Just fucking great. Nico McBrain's first appearance with Maiden on wax is Peace of Mind. Everything, it's so fucking good. What Eagles Dare, Revelations, Fly to Icarus, and I know it's a main big song. May sound cliche, but The Trooper is my favorite track on Peace of Mind. Still Life, Quest for Fire, about cavemen rubbing fucking, you know, the rock and wood together to make fire and shit, just kind of like BC shit Bruce is singing about in there. Sun and Steel, To Tame a Land, epic. That's my second favorite track on here, definitely To Tame a Land. Nothing wrong with this at all. One of the greatest Maiden albums, you know, and one of the greatest metal albums, yo. Period. I fucking love Peace of Mind. It's so good. It is beyond good. It's fucking amazing. Nico McBrain, you know, slays shit on here. Fly to Icarus. Oh, so fucking, just a very tight album. The musicianship is amazing. Bruce's vocals is fucking great. Nothing bad to say about this. Like, what band you know drops banger after banger for like what, 8 fucking years, man? You know, like, come on. Just incredible. You know, fuck that, 9 years. But yeah, man. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind, 1983. Fucking incredible. Now we get to my all-time favorite Bruce Dickinson album with Maiden, and that is 1984's Powerslave, man. Oh, this shit. This is what, if someone was to get into metal, didn't know shit about metal, I would give him this album. This album is just fucking amazing. Straight out the gate, banger. Aces High. 2 Minutes to Midnight, which is fucking phenomenal. I have this single, The 2 Minutes to Midnight, on my iTunes. I don't have it physically, and it brings a Mission to Ari, you know, which basically was an argument between Steve Harris and Nico McBrain. I'm guessing on the Peace of Mind tour, I guess. You know, Nico's doing a drum solo, just playing drums, and I guess one of the techs trying to get his attention to do some shit, and you know, I think Nico just told him to fuck off and kept drumming, and Steve confronted him about it backstage, and he's like, "You're gonna apologize? You're really out of order." And he's like, "I ain't fucking apologizing. You fucking do it," something like that. And it was just an argument, and Bruce was recording this shit in a tape recorder, and Steve finds it. He's like, "Some cunt's recording this." He just shuts it off. I find that fucking, it never gets old. I listen to that sometimes and I just laugh my ass off. It's funny as fuck. But yeah, Flash of the Blade is amazing. My favorite fucking my favorite Bruce era Maiden song is definitely The Duelist. Oh, I fucking love that. Back in the Village, title track Powerslave, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. 13 minutes fucking long, man, but it don't get boring. It just moves on. It progresses to become more amazing. And that's a fucking banger of a song, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, an epic fucking song. Yeah, man. The World of Slavery tour was fucking crazy. You know, they toured for like what? 2 years on that, maybe? I think, before they did, Somewhere in Time, but just incredible. Incredible album. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It's a fucking masterpiece. I'm not gonna rank this, but I want to talk about this, After that, they put out this fucking amazing live album. This is in my top 5 live albums of all time, man. It's just fucking great. Like, a lot of bands, you know what I mean, when they change frontmen and they sing that original frontman songs, it sounds fucking whack. I'll be honest, sometimes I'm not keen on it, but when Bruce does it, it don't bother me. It's fucking dope. So dope. It don't bother me at all. Love this. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. I want to get the fucking DVD to this, man. Should have had that a long time ago. And you can see the back. I got this. I didn't get it at the store. If y'all motherfuckers remember BMG Direct, I got this like in what, 98. I fucking got it from the catalog and just fucked them over, but never paid what I use. Like, you get 5 CDs for like a penny, and you gotta pay like after, but I never did. Fuck that. Yeah, I was just a 13-year-old knucklehead, but yeah. I'm not ranking this, just talking about Live After Death. Amazing live album. Amazing live album. So yeah, man, Powerslave. My favorite Bruce album. Hands down. Fantastic. Next. It's the final 2. My favorite Iron Maiden singer of all time is the great Paul Di'Anno. And I'm talking about 1981's Killer.
Battery is fully charged.
So, this record is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The beginning to the Ides of March is just fucking incredible. Wrathchild, grimy shit. I love how raw that is. My favorite track on the whole fucking album, No Murders in the Rue Morgue. Second track is Prodigal Son. That is amazing. Purgatory 2, probably my 3rd favorite track. Twilight Zone, Drifter, Another Life, Genghis Khan. Amazing. Amazing. Around this time, the lineup was Paul Di'Anno on vocals, Clive Burr on drums, Steve Harris on bass, Dave Murray on guitars, Adrian Smith on guitars. The first appearance of the amazing Adrian Smith is on here. And the twin guitar assault, the twin guitar assault of Dave Murray and Adrian Smith is amazing. The best twin guitar players ever. Ah, fuck, I don't know about that. Probably, yes, that's my favorite. Next to KK Downing and fucking Glenn Tipton, you know what I mean? From Priest, Judas Priest. But yeah, yo, just a phenomenal album. The way Paul Di'Anno sings on, Murders in the Rue Morgue is so fucking good. The intro to Murders in the Rue Morgue 2 is just phenomenal. A metal classic. Absolute classic. Not to mention the cover art. You got Eddie bashing this motherfucker's cranium in. Yeah, Killers is just phenomenal. This used to be my favorite, man. I'll go back and forth with, the next one, but absolutely phenomenal album. Purgatory 2 is so good. Nothing bad to say about this at all, man. Iron Maiden Killers, 1981. Classic album. Probably the best metal album of 81. Next to Ozzy's Dire and Madman, in my opinion. Phenomenal shit. Iron Maiden Killers. Next. Y'all know what it is, man. My favorite Maiden album of all time is the self-titled album from 1980. I fucking hate this cover, man. When they pressed them in 1998, they fucking redid this cover. They didn't fuck with anything else. But this, man, like, what the fuck? I hate that fucking cover, man. But this is idiotic, right? On the disc, it's the fucking OG. Right? It's the original, yo. What the fuck? I'm on the lookout for the Capitol pressing, man. Because Because this pisses me off. My favorite Maiden album, I gotta look at this ugly fucking Eddie. It looks so whack. It does, man. I just don't fucking like it, man. Just compare the two. Like, what's cool to you? You know what I mean? Ugly ass shit. And this is ugly and grim to begin with, but it looks fucking cool, man. You know, look at this shit, yo. Whack as fuck. I don't like that shit. But this album is phenomenal. Only bad thing about it, well, not the album in general, because the original was that cover, but only bad thing about this release, like this version, is that I fucking hate it. And these 98 pressings are amazing. The booklets are some of the best remastered booklets ever in music, period. So many cool pictures and shit. Love it. But yeah, this album's great. Prowler. Oh, that opening riff. Incredible. Sanctuary. My favorite Maiden song of all time. And off this album is Remember Tomorrow. Like, point blank, period. Running Free has a badass fucking tone to it and just so good. Phantom of the Opera is fucking epic. I love Phantom of the Opera. Oh, Phantom of the Opera is so fucking good. Transylvania, dope ass instrumental. Strange World, incredible. Love that song. Charlotte the Harlot, fucking amazing. Iron Maiden, the title track, absolutely great. I love that shit. It's so fucking good. There's like the Live at the Rainbow performance was like after this and shit. Oh, like around this time, you know, they were just killing shit. You know, Top of the Pops in the UK. I love this lineup too. Even though Adrian Smith wipes the fucking floor with Dennis Stratton, but the lineup on this album was Paul Di'Anno on vocals, Steve Harris on bass, Dave Murray on guitars, Dennis Stratton on guitars, and Clive Burr on drums. Love this album. The best Maiden album in my opinion. It is so fucking good. You know what? The best Maiden album in my opinion is Powerslave. This is kind of fucked up logic. If you don't get this, I understand. I think that's the best album. But my favorite is this. You know what I mean? That's my favorite. Absolutely amazing. Can't get enough of this at all. Paul Di'Anno was such an amazing frontman too. Just piss full of vinegar and attitude. Ugh. Amazing. Iron Maiden, 1980. Classic. That's my ranking of the 1980 to 1988 Iron Maiden albums. Only albums I have like that was after that is A Brave New World and the Book of Souls. I'll talk about these real quick, only because I have them physically, and I'll explain like why didn't you have the other ones. I'll explain that. Like my boy Corey told me, you know, just get the ones up to 88, and I did, and didn't even think about fucking, you know, No Prayer for the Dying and Fear of the Dark and the fucking atrocious, in my opinion, Blaze Bayley albums. I'll revisit those one day, but when I listen to them, made my ears bleed. I'm not a fan. I can't get into them, you know. I didn't even bother about those, but when it was announced in 2000 that they were coming out with this, I was 15 years old, and I was like, oh man, I want to get this shit. And I got it, took it home, and fucking enjoyed it. It is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. You know, I'm not ranking this, but I'm just gonna say it's incredible. Phenomenal shit. I love this album. But reason why I got the Book of Souls is, and I slept on fucking, you know, The Final Frontier and A Matter of Life and Death. Didn't even bother with those albums at all. You know, until I heard them when I got the internet, which was like in what, 09. When I finally heard them, I was just like, they're okay. You know, Dance to Death as well, I ignored that. Even though Passchendaele is fucking amazing, you know. I might buy those one day, just for the fucking crack, you know. And I might rank them, who knows. But, yeah, man, why I bought this. I think was it Speed of Light was a single? I think it was, like in 2015. That's why I love that fucking song, and I bought it. And half of the album's good, but it's a lot of songs are way too fucking long, man. far too long, and I had to just, skip on, ranking the second half of Maiden because I don't like enough of it, to be honest. I'm gonna revisit it and fucking maybe get the hard copy CDs. So yeah. Hope you all enjoyed this. I enjoyed revisiting all these albums. So I listened to all of them fucking yesterday and early today. So hope you all enjoyed, man. Got more videos coming. I want to give a big shout out to the channel Live With Your Boots On, which is created by Greg Barnes. Shout out to you, Greg Barnes. He did an amazing 4-man Maiden Discography review. They reviewed everything, It was him, Joseph Staub. Shout out to you, brother. Josh Carlson. Shout out to you. And this really cool fucking dude by the name of Mike. Can't pronounce your last name, brother. Please forgive me, but he is super fucking cool. Like, I met him on the Rock and Metal Combat page. Talked about like black metal and shit like that, death metal, the extreme side of metal, and I'm a diehard fan of that. Like, after traditional, that's my favorite shit. And he's so fucking cool, and he has an amazing head of hair. What kind of shampoo you use, brother? Let me know. That dude kicks ass. So yeah, them. Amazing review they did. I'm gonna leave the link to that video in my description. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all on the flip side, yo. Peace.